Hi my wonderful traders, a warm welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I last posted on my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trading using technical analysis, but of course I'll be using the help of an indicator. I'll be using the help of the Awesome Oscillator indicator. I'm going to be trading on the Quotex platform, and I'm going to show you how to optimize these two tools to make very good profit. So let me show you how to activate this indicator and use it in your trade. So friends, let me remind you how to interpret this indicator. So all the settings are left by default, and as you can see, it's located under the chart. It consists of a horizontal line marked at 0, on both sides of which are the red and green histograms that are formed. So this signal is the moment when, for example, a red histogram begins to form. This means that the downward volumes are growing, and in the near future a movement downward is expected. So in this situation, you can open a trade downward along the downtrend. And also another good example is when a green histogram forms. This means that the upward volumes are growing, and in the near future it means that an upward movement is expected. So in this situation, you could open an upward trade, and also when the price moves in a certain price range, that is a sideways movement, frequently changes in price direction occurring. At such times, the indicator may often either form a green or red histogram. So, and of course, at such times, the indicator will be quite less effective. So you need to avoid such situations. But in other trading situations, this indicator works quite well. So be sure to watch this video until the end to see how I'm working out all my situations using this indicator. And don't forget, I'll be opening trades with 15 seconds Japanese candlesticks. So let me get started and show you how to use this indicator, of course, using support and resistance levels first before using the indicator signals. So now I'm going to start trading, and I'm going to look for the first entry point on the market. So here we have a resistance level, and you can see at the moment the price is already starting to break out above this level. So I suggest immediately opening a 1 minute trade upward with a high probability that this level will soon be broken. It's on this movement that I will try and make very good profit. And at the same time, you can see that the indicator is confirming my entry point. Right now, you can see a green histogram is forming. This means that upward volumes are increasing and an upward movement is expected soon. It's quite possible that I'll catch the very moment of a breakthrough of the level, and as a rule, 1 minute is quite enough time for this. Let me wait and see the results. So before I continue, I would like to tell you that I have a private chat in Telegram channel. In this private chat, you will learn a lot about binary trading, especially if you have a lot of questions about binary trading and you're a first-time trader. You need to join this private chat because it will be quite useful for you. If you'd like to join, I left a link under the video. It's a link to my personal chat. Simply write me with the code word money team and I'll add to this private chat. Well friends, not bad at all. As you can see, the price continued to move upward, meaning the resistance level has indeed been broken through, and I made very good profit. 1 minute was quite enough time for this, and as you can see, the indicator really showed me a very good entry point. It showed me the upward movement of the price, and I was able to open a trade and make very good profit. So friends, in this situation, I'm going to open a 1 minute upward trade because I see that there is a resistance level above here. Also, I can see that after the pullback, the price reversed and is again approaching our level. At the same time, you can see the overall price potential is upward, with the main price low becoming higher. Also here, you can see that my entry point is confirmed by the indicator because you can see a green histogram is forming. This means that an upward movement is expected quite soon, and I think in this situation there's a higher probability that the price will continue to move towards the level. You can see that it's on the upward movement. Let me wait and see the results of this trade. Well friends, this is not bad at all. You can see I made very good profit. As you can see, the price is slowly down a bit, but still I was able to make very good profit from this trade. You can see 1 minute was quite enough time here, and also the indicator turned out to be right by showing me the upward movement with the green histogram. Thus friends, the hints of the indicator in combination with technical analysis work quite well. So let me continue. So here I'll immediately open a new trade. I'll open it for 1 minute downward because I can see that above we have the resistance level. Also, you can see at the moment the price bounced from the zone and there is a strong impulsive red candlestick that is beginning to perform. At the same time, you can see that earlier the price also bounced from this level and moved downward. So here I understand that the resistance level is quite strong. It's on this downward movement that I'll try and make very good profit. At the same time, you can see that the histogram is forming on the indicator. This means that downward volumes are growing, and in the near future a downward movement is expected. So I am hoping that 1 minute in the situation will be quite enough time, and we'll be able to manage to trade on this downward movement and make very good profit. So let me wait and see the results. Well friends, this is quite good. You can see that I was able to make very good profit. We managed to catch the downward movement, which is still continuing, and I made very good profit. Let me continue. I have noticed that a lot of you aren't yet subscribed to my channel. I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, because it shows me that you like my content, and also it helps support my channel to grow. So please subscribe. So here you can see we have the support level, and also I can see at the moment our reversal has occurred. The price is moving downward and approaching the support level. Also, you can see that the price maximum is becoming lower than the previous one. This means that overall the price is still moving downward. So in this situation, I am going to open a 2-minute trade downward following the downtrend. I think that soon the price will continue moving toward the level. At the same time, you can see that right now a red histogram is forming. This means that the downward volumes are increasing. You can also see that the green histogram is forming, because as you can see there was a small upward pullback on the chart. Also during the pullbacks, the indicator can form a green histogram. So this situation can be considered as an error margin, but of course in this situation you have to open a downward trade because of the red histogram that we saw. So as you can see, the overall price potential is going downward and the main price highs are becoming lower here. So this gives the probability that the downward movement will continue to the support level. That is, as you can understand, the price can move in waves, and you need to take this into account when you are trading in order to avoid errors. And also you can see in this situation, sometimes when pullbacks occur, the indicator can show a green histogram. So I hope that this point is clear to you, my friends. So let me wait for the results of this trade. Well, this is quite excellent. You can see I made very good profit. The price really continued its downward movement here, and 2 minutes was quite enough time here. So thus you can see the indicator really showed me a very good entry point. I was able to read this indicator quite correctly, and I was able to make very good profit. Thus I always emphasize you need to gain a lot of experience, because with enough practice, within no time you gain experience in trading, and you'll be able to open trades at the right time and make very good profit. Let me continue. So friends, here below we have the support level. You can see at the moment the price is moving downward and pushing our level. At the same time, you can see that there's still room before reaching the support level. So here I'm going to suggest in this situation to open a 3-minute trade downward following the downtrend, because you can see that the overall price potential is downward and the main price highs are becoming lower, and this means that with a greater probability the price will continue moving toward the level, and it's on this downward movement that I'll try and make very good profit, because you can see that our entry point is confirmed by the indicator. As right now you can see that there is a red histogram that is forming. You can see that downward volumes are increasing. This means that soon the downward movement is expected. So I took a time of 2 minutes with a margin, because price moves in waves, therefore there can be pullbacks. So I'm trying to avoid this by opening time with a margin. So let me wait for the results. Well friends, here you can see there was some kind of fading that occurred, but you can see that the closing point of my trade was still lower than the opening point of my trade, which means I made very good profit here still. That is, the indicator reacted precisely to this movement, but as I said earlier, the overall price potential here was showing a downward movement. Therefore, of course, it makes more sense to open a downward movement following the downward trend. So here you can see that there is still room until the support level. Therefore, I'm thinking of trying to open the next trade here as well, only this time I'll open the trade for 1 minute. So here I'm going to enter the downward movement right now, because you can see that a red candlestick has been formed. It's quite possible that soon the support level will be broken through, because the price is confidently moving downward. Also at the same time, you can see the indicator continues to form a red histogram. This means that the downward volumes are increasing and soon the downward movement is expected. So let me wait and see the results of this trade. So are you looking for a broker that you can use to trade quite easily? I recommend using the Pocket Option platform and the Quotex platform. I've been using these two platforms for quite some time. They're reliable and trustworthy. If you would like to use them, go under this video. There is a link that you can use to sign up and get a bonus. Well, this is quite awesome. You can see that after a small pullback, the downward movement still continued to the support level. Thus, it was broken through and I made very good profit. You can see I still managed to earn profit despite the small pullback, and the indicator was right again. The volumes of the price continued to decrease and I was able to make very good profit. Let me continue and find the next situation. So friends, in this situation, I am going to immediately open a 1 minute trade for an increase because I can see that here we have the level of resistance. Also at the same time, I can see that the price reversed and again approached the level. You can see it also went beyond its limits. That is right at this moment. There's a breakout of the resistance level that is happening. It's quite possible that we'll catch the impulsive upward price movement at the very moment of the breakthrough. Also at the same time, I can see that the overall potential of the price is going up. You can see that the price is going upward. That is, the main price lows are also becoming higher. You can also see that on the indicator, green histogram is beginning to form. This means that the volumes for the increase are growing and in the near future an upward movement is expected. This is excellent. As you can see, the price really continued moving upward. That is, the resistance level was broken through and there was a great profit here. At the same time, you can see 1 minute was quite enough time for this. You can see that I managed to work on this upward movement, of course with the help of the indicator that showed me a very good entry point. It showed me the upward entry point. Therefore, I'm thinking of opening one last trade for today. Let me find something interesting. So here we have the level of support. You can also see at the moment there is a downward movement. The price is approaching our level and you can see that the volumes for the decrease are starting to grow. At the same time, you can see at the moment a red histogram is forming again. In this situation, I open a 2 minute trade for a decrease along the down trade because I'm thinking that surely the price will continue moving toward the level. It's also quite possible that this level will be broken through. At the same time, I'm using 2 minutes with the reserve because I'm considering that the price may enter a consolidation zone and you may experience a pullback upward. As you already know, precisely considering the situations, you have to take the time with the reserve in order to avoid this. Therefore, I'm hoping in this situation, this time will be quite enough. Let me wait and see the results. Well friends, this was quite a good trade. As you can see from the support level, indeed there was an upward movement, but after that you can see the price reversed and again continued. Also at the same time, you can see the price began to go beyond the level, but in any case I managed to make very good profit from the downward movement here because at the same time you can see the indicator once again turned out to be right. It showed me a very good entry point and you can see that all the trading situations worked out quite well today. And now you can see my deposit has increased to a little more than $5,500. Therefore, I think I've had successful trades today. I'm going to fix this profit and leave the market. So those were quite good trades. As you can see, I was able to combine the two tools and make very good profit. You can also do it as well and accumulate experience. The only way to accumulate experience is by practicing a lot. So find similar trades as I did today and work on them as I did today, and within no time you gain experience and be able to trade on your own and make very good profit. So if you have any questions that are bothering you, any questions about binary trading or today's trades, you can ask them in my private chat in Telegram channel. Simply write me with the code word money team and I'll add you to this private chat. So until next time, I wish you good luck in your trades. Bye bye.